Libra, welcome to I'm the Monad Tarot. Ring a bell, Libra. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading, and I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Come on over, become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos, as well as members-only videos, Libra. As well, I'm conducting an 8-week course on the chakras. If you're interested, they're in the members-only section at $5.99 a month. At the end of the course, if you're no longer interested in being a member, you are under no obligation to continue on with your membership. However, I would love for you to. And currently, we are on week 2. All right, Libra, let's begin your reading. I'm going to start off here with the Angel Numbers Oracle deck for Libra. What do we have for Libra? 1010, Libra. Alignment with purpose. You are in alignment with your life's purpose. Keep moving forward with confidence. Oh, that's a wonderful message. That is a wonderful message, Libra. All right. I'll be doing your reading here from the Money Tarot. Get you some good shuffles in, and then we will begin your reading. Give you a nice 3-way split. One more shuffle for Libra. All right, Libra. Let's get into it here. Okay, let's see what's happening, Libra. Okay, I'm hearing, first thing I heard was non-renewal. There's someone here, Libra, who refuses to, I'm hearing renew themselves, go into some kind, wow, I heard a couple things. Go into some kind of renewal process to cleanse themselves, okay? They don't want to start over. They don't want to begin again. They want to keep things just as they are. I'm hearing they don't believe in themselves anymore. Okay, this person, here we have the starting verse. Maybe this person is a magical person. Okay, maybe they need to do some kind of cleansing, some kind of renewing to tap into the reality of who they are, but they don't want to. Okay, they refuse to. Something about them listening to themselves all over again, not trusting the process. So I'm just gonna keep it like it is. They don't trust. Okay, stepping out, making any kind of change. Again, I'm hearing renewal. So they're just going to stay as they are. They're not manifesting anything. They probably feel disempowered. They don't have any power in their lives. They might be doing a lot of partying. That might be the cause of the feeling of, I don't know. What would be the word? Just low. And I mean, kind of not like, well, just low. I'll keep it like that. Not understanding, not seeing things clearly. Okay. Not seeing themselves clearly, afraid to take whatever leap they need to take, okay, in the renewal process, that like they don't trust it. But I feel like part of the problem is, again, if they're doing a lot of partying and ingesting things that are not healthy for them, that's part of the problem. Another part of the problem is they may be around people who they don't know anything about that. They don't care anything about that. These might be people that they are, partying with, spending time with. And I feel like these are people who, wow, I hear sow seeds of discord, okay? But nevertheless, they're taking in things that aren't good for them physically, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, and listening to others who probably are not in the same realm nor category that they're in, okay? So, and they're listening to them or trying to be like them. I'm hearing wander around like them. Okay, because they don't know any better. So I'm just going to stay here. That's their energy. I'm just going to stay here. Okay, and If whatever kind of karmic loop or whatever they're in, they're just gonna stay there. They don't try. I'm hearing they don't trust the process. They don't trust the process of renewal. I don't understand that. Okay, but anyway, let's keep on going. This may be a Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, this person has an issue with themselves, and I feel like they're scared to renew them again. This whole thing about renewing themselves, renew themselves, scared to build again. I don't know. I fear. This person has a lot of fear. Okay, trepidation. They don't want to move forward. They're afraid, and I feel like what they do is, okay, they rely on things outside of themselves, okay, that speak to the spiritual realm. Okay, so they might do, a lot of tarot readings, or whatever kind of divination practices, maybe even religious practices, but things outside of themselves. Like I'm hearing, they don't include themselves in it because, again, they don't trust the process. I don't know exactly what that means. And I feel like it may mean they don't trust the process of the renewing of oneself, what they need to do within themselves, within their own being. Okay. But they do trust the process of things heard outside of them. So these people that they're hanging out with, whatever their word is, whatever they say, these people may not even talk about things like that. I don't think they do. Okay. But if they do, what do they say? That's what they trust. Okay. What do the cards say? That's what they trust. What does the wind say? But only in the sense of being that, the scripture that says being carried about by every wind of doctrine, just like a leaf, just wherever the wind blows. Okay. Or this might be a trendy person, whatever the trend is. Okay. That's what they follow, not what they feel within. Okay, not really what they believe within, not really what they think within. And I feel like they don't go within. Okay, I'm hearing they're too afraid. I'm here to begin again, like to go within, to study themselves and see and become who and whatever they are. It's like this thing of maybe they feel like if they find out the truth of who they are, they won't be accepted by the others. I'm hearing by the crowd, whatever the trend is. Okay. And this person could be amongst a pack of wolves. They may not know that. Okay. And in the end, they may end up becoming a wolf themselves. Okay. And I'm here like they do. This person needs some balance. Okay. Some temperance. They think that this balances them out, not trusting nor believing in the within, but with others outside of themselves. And they're not, I feel like they're not doing well. What it does, it doesn't give them any solid ground to stand on. They're not really rooted in anything. Again, like that, being carried about by every wind of doctrine, being carried about with whatever society says, whatever the new societal rule is, whatever the new trendy thing is. That's what they go with. Whether it's detrimental to their being or not, I'm not even quite sure they take any time to study it, to figure it out. It's just like not even study it, just to figure it out, just to know. Okay, and the knowing comes from what within. Okay, they won't study. They won't study to show themselves approved, unto God, to the God within. Okay, even the God without, the greater. Okay, that is all. Okay, yet nothing at all. They don't believe in that. I don't trust it. This is what I'm hearing from their energy. They don't trust it. And I don't know what that means. They don't trust it. What is it that you don't trust? You understand what I'm saying? Or is this just something that this person is saying because maybe they just maybe have maybe some self-esteem issues, or just afraid. Okay. Counting on, it can be a fearful thing for some people to rely on. I'm hearing something about the countenance, okay, of themselves, of who they are. They rather rely on the words of others, the thought processes of others. What do other people think? What do other people say? I'll live in that realm. This is this person's energy, Libra. Libra, I don't feel like this is you. Okay, this might be someone you know, maybe someone you're in contact with. Okay, maybe this person has affected you in some way, shape, or form. But let's keep going. They don't want to think. Okay. They're afraid, okay, to think. They're so busy afraid of what people think about them. They think that, you know, that they'll be shunned, okay, that people won't accept them. And they don't think that they don't think that as that they have much, and I feel like as a person, as a human being, they don't think that they have much, to offer. Like they're not abundant. Or like people, whatever it is they have to offer, people will reject it. Okay. Whoever they truly are, they think people will reject it. So they rather live in just an illusion. Anything that's not, reality for them. If it's not real, I love it. That's their energy. That's what I just heard. Okay. That again here with the sun upright, they love it. They're I don't know. I mean, is this how they really feel, or is this what they have decided to um, subject themselves to? Okay, make themselves believe and think that they love it. Lies, illusion, fantasy. Okay, other people's ideas, societal ideas, or ideologies. The hermit in reverse, once again, they don't want to go within. They don't want to do any kind of introspection and see who they really are and become that. And I'm here and become the greater. It sounds like there's just some kind of negative spirit or energy entity, maybe that has some kind of chokehold over their life, okay, or some kind of stronghold. It has something to do with the King of Wands here. I don't know. It's almost early. Well, let me just keep going. Earlier, I was thinking it sounds like almost like a fallen angel. Okay, like a person that may have been, set aside, set apart for something greater, but something, because these negative energies and whatnot, they will come to tempt those angelic beings, star seeds, whatever, people got names for them, okay? I'm not gonna go into all that. Okay. They will come to tempt them, and it doesn't matter, manipulate, but manipulate through this, through the 3D material realm. I feel like that's what has happened to this person. I don't mean being materialistic in the idea of just wanting things and desiring things. I do feel like that may play a role here, but it's more so just the material realm. Okay, others, even. Who are these others that this person would rather listen to than listen to themselves? Okay. All right. And not trusting it, but what happened. This almost sounds like an issue, not a 3D realm issue, a current issue. It sounds like an issue maybe from, in a way, I want to say a past life, but more so in the spiritual realm. Okay. Something may have occurred here, okay, with this person that has them in that space, okay, of lack of trust of what is within, and trying to see who they truly are. He'd rather just focus outside of themselves. This person, for some reason, like I said, they find it themselves victorious that way, but they're not. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, but maybe so in the sense of they don't want to listen to themselves. They'd rather hear the voice of others. Okay. Too afraid to face what is. And who is this King of Wands here? Whoever it is, this is an energy, a person. I feel like it's a spirit. This King of Wands energy here watches this person intently. They don't never let up off this person. They don't get this person a break. I don't even know if this person realizes this. It's some kind of energy or entity or something. It's a negative energy. Okay, okay, for this reading here, it's a negative energy. I don't know if this energy here, this King of Wands energy, is coming off like a demonic type of a spirit or devil. Okay, type of a spirit here that has been placed or charged over this person. Okay, honestly, I think to keep them in some kind of loop. Okay, to keep them from recovering. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if this, with that, if it could be a past life thing, like I said, or something that has actually happened out in the spirit realm, you know, with this person as a spiritual being, not in a physical reality, but now here in the physical reality, and it's playing out here like this in their physical reality, as above, so below. But they do not let up off of this energy. I don't think they touch this person or you know, send them night terrors and all of that type of shit. No, but they're constantly there, all the fucking time, like a guard or something. Not even a guard, but it's more than that. A gatekeeper or it's more. You know, they're this energy, this demonic. I don't even. You know. I don't want to say demon. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like devil. Okay, like devils and demons. I don't think they're the exact same thing. Okay, like, you know, you have jinn and you have demons and you have et cetera, et cetera. Okay, this energy comes off like a devil. It comes off like which I don't know the rankings of any of that kind of stuff. Okay, um, but it gives the energy of being higher than a demonic energy. It gives the energy of being higher than like a demon. Okay. It comes off like it has some kind of leadership in the spiritual realm. It comes off like it's very powerful. Okay, I'm just telling you what I'm picking up on. Okay, like I said, I don't, you know how the angels have their ranking and whatnot. You got the angels, the archangels, and you got the seraphim and the, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Rankings. It comes off like whatever it is that I said, like a devil. It comes off like it is well respected in the spiritual realm. Let me look up something real quick. And Libra, this might be coming out for you. I don't feel like this is you. You may not, and there might not be any Libra who resonates with this unless Libra, um, uh, aren't you like justice? You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if this is some kind of punishment that this person is subject to. Okay, let's see something real quick. Oh, look at this. This is so interesting because I wanted to see what's the difference between devils and demons. Demons and devils differ primarily in motivation and organization. Devils are generally lawful evil, relying on hierarchies, deals, and corruptions, while demons represent chaotic evil, focused on raw destruction and chaos. Yes, this does not seem like that kind of energy. Like I said, demonic energy. It feels like a organized. like, again, like it says lawful, like it's some kind of respected higher uh, authority. Okay. Devils are organized in hell, whereas demons typically spawn from the abyss. Okay. Demons are disembodied spirits or chaotic entities, while a devil often refers specifically, there it is, to a high ranking fallen angel or leader. That's what I was feeling like. This is not no demon. This is a devil that has some kind of high ranking and some kind of authority. And I feel like this devil energy, this king wants, is not low ranking, not a lower ranking devil. It is a higher ranking one. Okay. That is like assigned to this person, or this, energy with this person. Okay. I don't know if they did whatever they did, something disobedient or something like that. Okay. And remember, like, God is God over all. God will use, like God used Satan in the Bible to attack Job. Okay. So it's almost like this devil here was assigned to this person. I'm here to keep them out. Lord have mercy. Let me see. Wow. I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing: to keep them out of God's presence. Okay. I don't know what this person did. Okay. But they're suffering here as a result. They're suffering on earth as a result. And I'm hearing, and they will continue to suffer for many moons to come. There will, I don't know what they did, Libra. They will, it's like they will not be free for eons. They will suffer this fate, okay, for many millennia. I'm hearing, okay, they will continue on in this way. So this thing of never going within, I mean, they can't. Okay, that's what I was saying earlier. Is it are they telling themselves they don't want to, or is there, uh, it's more to it than that. It's not just it was, I was feeling like it's not a matter of they just don't want to. It now I'm hearing like they can't. It's like they're not allowed to. So I feel like they may not know that in this earthly realm consciously. Okay, they just may tell themselves consciously, like, I don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to go within. Go within for what? I'm just gonna, uh, do what I do. And I can't imagine. Listen, I can't imagine anyone actually saying, "I'm just gonna do what other people say do," but they might. You understand what I'm saying? But spiritually, they're not allowed to. They can never. And they say God is within. Okay, and without, but within. So it's like they can't go in the presence of God. Okay, this person must have did something deep. Okay, and I don't feel like this might be something very ancient. Okay, I'm like beyond time. Okay, what is it? Memorial, or be beyond the beginning of time. Okay, beyond the existence of time as we know it. All right, I feel like this person must have done something really, really dark. Okay, for this to be the case, and that this King of Wands, they do not let up on this energy. They don't. This King of Wands, this devil energy, it looks like there's some kind of very high ranking, I'm hearing official, okay, in that world and realm, and like they have energies about them, okay, or maybe that they're in charge of, okay, that they can direct. Wow, it's like they send out energies to block this person. This person is completely blocked. Okay. From, oh, wow, I just heard from any kind of revival. There we go with that renewal thing. Okay. They cannot revive their senses. It's like they're going to be stuck, okay, for many worlds and realms to come. All right. Let's keep on going. Whatever they did, whatever this person did in the realm of the spiritual realm, because again, I don't feel like it was in the earthly realm that they did it, whenever they did whatever they did. I don't know how long has this person been in this, like a prison type of thing. I feel like maybe they tried to take charge of something, be over something. I mean, that they had no business. Okay, whatever it was not theirs. They contemplated this, they planned this out, they schemed it, okay, to take something that does not belong to them, okay, in the world, in the realm of the spiritual world, okay. And I'm here and they keep trying. So that's whatever they did then at that point that has them in this situation here. That's what they did back then, okay. Like they were in charge of something, or wanted to be in charge of something. That's what I mean. Okay. But they were not allowed. It was not theirs. It did not belong to them. And this person, they keep trying it. And I feel like this is some kind of, this is what they suffer with. Life after life. Okay. Year after year. That's like a sentence. It's greed. It's out of greed. Okay. I mean, something about isolation. Out of isolation. What does that mean? Like they want to be isolated with this thing. I feel like maybe a spirit of greed. Okay. They hold on. They harbor, I'm hearing, a spirit of isolation. That's weird. I'm sorry. I shouldn't call it weird. Okay, not weird. It's just different. A spirit of isolation. To hold on to. I feel like it's something about greed. I want, I want, I want, I want, I want, I want. That's their energy. And I feel like that's all they get is I want. I feel like whatever the punishment, whenever it happened, it's like that's what they get to experience life after life after life. The I wants, but never allowed to have. Okay. Never allowed to be. Okay. It's like existing in a realm of fantasy, but no true reality. And I'm hearing this person, I feel like in a spiritual, as a spirit, okay, on a spiritual realm, I'm hearing like this is what they brought on themselves. So I feel like this person might have been warned, when this happened. Okay, this is, I feel like, one of many lives that they're experiencing this as. They might have been warned, they were told, oh, I'm hearing get back. That's not yours. It won't belong to you. It never did. Like whatever it is, it didn't belong to them, but they wanted it. And that's the spirit they live in. Okay, the spirit of I want constantly, over and over and over again. Damn, I'm hearing they'll never be free from this. I ain't gonna say never, never. What they say, never say never. I just feel like for many worlds and realms to come, they'll be in a realm of isolation and in the world and realm of I want. But they'll never be. They'll never exist like within the world and realm of themselves, of who they are. It is always I want. But I'm hearing I'll never have. Okay. It's like anything, like this person, they're not even, it's like this sentencing here, they're not even allowed to, I don't know, I don't know if I want to say allowed, but it's like the punishment is the I want, and planting, like they won't ever plant any seeds. Okay, they won't ever like plant any seeds to grow anything. Why? Because they don't go within to plant any real seeds, but they don't go within because this is the punishment. They can't go into the presence of God, the God within, the creativity, the creator within, to plant any seeds that will grow and blossom, to the growing and the blossoming of the self, okay, through our hands, through who and what we are, okay? They're not allowed to. This person may even, the crazy thing is, hold on, they are given gifts. They are given talents. They are given abilities. It's like with each year. I'm hearing with each coming year, each year, but I feel like each lifetime. Okay. Um, but they can't manifest them. Okay. They won't be allowed to make them manifest. They're not allowed to. This Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person here is just like, they still, I feel like they manipulate, they lie, they try to overtake. I feel like energies, beings that are maybe stronger, wealthier, or whatever than them, but they so in doing that, they're always looked at, I feel like, from the spiritual realm as a criminal. Okay, this may seem like really unfair in some respects, but hell, I don't know what it is they tried to take and from who. Okay, it's almost like the story of the devil, of Satan. It's like, did they try to take from God's self? I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Um, so it's like they're always trying to just steal, manipulate, overtake. And even in that, they never can. It's like, I'm not saying that they don't steal and stuff. I think that they do. Okay. I mean, they steal a lot, but the punishment, okay, the punishment becomes greater, it becomes stronger, and it just makes this person weaker and weaker. They might have tried to steal here from a Queen of Cups, okay, or maybe perhaps, let me see, they might have even once been a Queen of Cups. I feel like they were once a Queen of Cups, okay, maybe that's when this occurred. Who was this queen? And it's just like, I don't know, that it just, Lord. They lied to them. This King of Swords in reverse lied to this Queen of Cups upright. When they were a Queen of Cups, they lied to them. And it's like this person fell for it. They fell for some kind of trickery. And I feel like that's what happens with them lifetime, whatever the initial thing was. Okay. That is what it's like. They took whatever this King of Swords said to this person in the spiritual world realm and whatnot. Okay, and it's almost like, sounds like a fairy tale type of a story. Okay, a fictional type, would it be nonfiction? Yeah, no, fictional type of story. Um, that's the fantasy that this person, I'm hearing, gets to live in. Okay, they did this, but I'm hearing they did it on purpose, regardless of this King of Swords in reverse. It's like playing with them, manipulating their mind here. I'm hearing, but they still knew better. They knew better. They knew not to do this here. Uh, Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups upright. I don't know. Maybe they were in some kind of relationship here, and it's like this man here has this flute like the Pied Piper. Wasn't he manipulating the children with the flute here? It's like that's what this energy is like. Okay, it's like this person, I feel, knew better. Don't go in that realm. I'm hearing, don't go in that world. Okay, but they went anyway. Okay, with the Fool in reverse, it's just something they shouldn't have done, and then there was some justice brought to this. Okay, and I don't know exactly what it is here with the Four Wands in reverse. Maybe it was some kind of, I don't want to say a home, a house if you're talking about the spiritual realm, but something they tried to steal, to take, again, that did not belong to them. Maybe tried to place themselves in a position that did not belong to them. Okay, and here I'm here, and here they continue to do this shit over and over and over and over again with this Ten of Pentacles upright, trying to take something that doesn't belong to them. Not saying that they didn't have their own Ten of Pentacles, but in here, but they tried to take someone else's. And the thing about it is, it's like this Ace of Cups in reverse being, I'm hearing lackluster, but being in this space here of lack of self-love, where once they were once a queen of cups, giving the love, okay, and nurturing because they had it to give. Now they refuse even to bear witness, I'm hearing, to themselves or to love themselves, because I feel like this is part of the punishment that was dealt down on them. It might have been the King of Pentacles they was trying to steal some shit from, okay? They might have did this with the King of Cups in reverse, okay? Fast movement here, okay? And here the judgment. This is this person's judgment. Wow. Okay. And I'm hearing life after life after life. World after realm, I'm hearing. World upon world. See, this was some kind of great, whoever this person was that they tried to do it to, or this in the spirit realm that they tried to do it to, if it was this King of Pentacles, I'm hearing yes. Okay. Ooh. I'm hearing this King of Pentacles harbor ill will against them, okay, for stepping out, trying to step into a place, into a field, a realm that they did not belong, trying to take something that did not belong to them. Enticed, this person was enticed to do it. Yet I feel like they knew that they weren't allowed to. They knew they weren't supposed to. And that's where this person sits right now. And this is where they're going to sit, I'm hearing. And they will continue to sit for many years and millennium to come, okay? They're not going to get free from this, not of their own accord. They're going to need a lot of help. Okay. But I feel like if they do get help, it's because there would be some kind of, maybe whoever exacted the punishment, God or whoever, to say, okay, you can go help this person now. Okay. But will they listen? That's the thing. The thing is about going within, and they don't want to go within, okay, because that's part of the punishment. I don't know. It can go, it just keeps with this, just like this in reverse. It just keeps going and going and going in loops. This person will not listen. I don't know. Shit. From the Inner Garden Oracle, the card is focus. Do not make mistakes. Listen to this, bitch. Do not mistake temptation for opportunity. And that's what happened here with this person. Libra, Libra, Libra. Child, like I said, I do not think this is you at all. You may know something. Whoever this is, you may know this person. Okay, they may have some kind of role in your life in some way, shape, or form, or this may just be about that Libra energy, about what, isn't it, justice, balancing the scales, justice, right, for Libra? Okay. I certainly hope that resonated with some Libra. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here, and let's get into, I am Monette Tarot. You all have favorite. Peace.